We use spherical mirrors in our daily lives. How these spherical mirrors form the images, to understand that we need to understand the image formation using ray diagrams. And here we are going to understand the ray diagrams for concave mirrors. Now, to understand the ray diagrams or to draw the ray diagrams, what we need to understand is the rules to draw the ray diagrams. So before understanding the rules, let us have the base diagram for a concave mirror in front of us, and we'll place the object in the form of an arrow pointing in the upward direction, and we'll name the object as AB. So this is the base diagram that we are supposed to have before drawing the ray diagram, wherein we have an object that is in the form of an arrow pointing in the upward direction. Now we are going to learn 4 rules to draw the ray diagrams, out of which we are starting with the first rule. Now the first rule says a ray of light parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror passes through its focus after reflection from the mirror. What does that mean? This means that when we place the object anywhere on the concave mirror, what we'll do is, first of all, we'll simply draw a straight line which is parallel to the principal axis, which is nothing but the incident ray. And after reflection, what is going to happen? It is simply going to pass through the focus. So the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis. The reflected ray passes through the focus. This is the first rule. That means anywhere on the concave mirror, when you place the object, you will apply this rule. You will draw the incident ray first, that is parallel to the principal axis, and the reflected ray will pass through the focus. This is the first rule. Now the second rule is a ray of light passing through the focus of a concave mirror becomes parallel to the principal axis after reflection. So this is just the converse of the first rule, right? In the first rule, incident ray was parallel to the principal axis, reflected ray was passing through the focus. But here, the incident ray is passing through the focus, and after reflection, what is going to happen? It is simply going to travel parallel to the principal axis. Now this is the second rule. Now we'll move on to the third rule. What does the third rule say? It says a ray of light passing through the center of curvature of a concave mirror is reflected back along the same path. So if we incident the ray of light through the center of curvature, the reflected ray will travel in the same direction. So this is the third rule. Now we'll jump to the fourth rule. What does the fourth rule say? A ray of light incident at the pole of a concave mirror is reflected back, making the same angle with the principal axis. That means if the incident ray is getting incident at the pole, obviously it is making some angle with the principal axis, right? The reflected ray would travel in such a manner that you see this angle would be the same as the angle over here. So these are the 4 rules. Now to draw the ray diagrams, what we need to do is we need to apply minimum 2 rules, because for an image to be formed, minimum 2 rays are required, or reflected rays are required. So with the help of 2 reflected rays, we can obtain the image in the ray diagrams. So here we have understood the rules to draw the ray diagrams. But to draw the ray diagrams, you will have to draw the base diagram first. So now what we are going to learn is how to draw the base diagram of a concave mirror. So what we'll do is, first of all, on your paper, you'll draw a straight line that is nothing but the principal axis. You'll take your scale. From the right hand side, you'll take 2 centimeters and mark 1 point. Again, at 2 centimeters, we'll mark another point. And again, at 2 centimeters, we'll mark another point. So how many points do we have now? 1, 2, and 3 points total. Now, we know that the first point from the right hand side has to be the pole denoted by capital P. Then we have the focus, that is capital F. And then we have the center of curvature denoted by capital C. Now what is pole? Pole is nothing but the center of the spherical mirror. And which spherical mirror are we drawing right now? Concave mirror. So we are going to draw a concave mirror at this pole using a protractor, right? So now we'll take a protractor. We'll place the protractor in such a manner that the 90-degree line of the protractor coincides with the principal axis. and 4 lines above and 4 lines below will simply draw an arc which makes the concave mirror. But now, this doesn't look like a concave mirror, right? Because the shading needs to be done, or we can say the lines that we are supposed to draw which shows painting is supposed to be done. So now this is a concave mirror, right? Where is the reflecting surface? Is it on the inside or the outside? Concave means reflecting surface is on the inside. But we know for a fact that to obtain the reflecting surface on the inside, we need to paint on the outside. So that is the reason we have to shade on the outer side. Now this completes the base diagram. So now we are ready with the rules and we are ready with the base diagram.
And yes, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon.